I just know too well how it feels like to be without purpose. Every day seems the same, every day feels boring, and you feel that inner stress because everyone else seems like they know exactly what they want to do with their life, and you're there and you don't know, and you feel behind, you feel lost, you feel that you are the only one who doesn't really know what he wants to do with his life. And so it was the end of last year. And on the list of my biggest goals for next year, I wrote finding my purpose. And journaling session after journaling session after journaling session, I was there asking myself all the questions I could literally find to find my purpose. 2 months passed and I started asking myself, but could it be that I don't have a purpose? And one day, I started laughing. I found it, finally. Finding my purpose has literally been the most important thing I've done this year. And I know how difficult it sometimes is to find the right informations and to find the right informations from start to finish, because we get an information there and then for the next step there. And so in this video, I will give you step by step everything you need to know to find out your purpose. The first thing we actually need to know is that we actually want to discover our purpose. Because if you actually don't want to discover it, then nothing can help you. But if you actually want to and you're determined to do so, then nothing can stop you. Personally, what I've seen and what also the Way of the Superior Man says is that when we are covered by all those comforts and are distracted the whole day long, never have time for ourselves to think about our life, then it's sure that we will not feel that inner stress that we don't yet know where our life is going. And what I've done was to eliminate all the daily distractions I had. So I did the main tasks I had to do, but then there were no other distractions. And so I quickly realized that something was missing, that I wanted to know where I was going. And then we come to the second step, which is to actually discover our goal. And I want to ask you a thing. Does it make sense to ask ourselves how to achieve something if we don't yet know what we want to achieve? No, doesn't it? And so your purpose is composed of two things: your goal and your door. Your goal is what you want to achieve, your door is how you want to achieve it. So as we have both seen, we should start thinking about what we want to achieve. And so how do we actually discover what we want to achieve, our goal? And we discover that by very simply eliminating all distractions. So take time for yourself, a whole day, a whole weekend where you are not doing anything whatsoever besides asking yourself the questions that I will tell you in a moment. So you don't want to talk with people, you don't want to be reading, you don't want to be listening to music. You just want to eat, sleep, and think about your goal. So when thinking about your goal, it's very useful to also have a journal with you or a piece of paper where you write down your thoughts. And so what I've seen that worked the best for me was to ask myself, what would make my life an ongoing and joyful holiday? What is my heart really drawn to? What do I really want to achieve? No, what do I really want to achieve? Like, if I could only choose one thing that I could get, what would it be? And so I was literally there weekend after weekend after weekend, being with that inner discomfort of knowing that I didn't know where my life was going. And I was there writing down ideas, thoughts, and it's part of the game to feel that discomfort. But then a very powerful mindset came into my mind that may help you. It was to think that the bigger the challenge, so the bigger the pain I felt, the bigger the gain I got from actually getting over that pain. So if right now you feel a big inner pain, that you feel lost, it's normal, bro. Actually, you should be happy, because it means that when you will have actually discovered your purpose, you will feel so well. When you know what you want to achieve, you want to start thinking how to achieve it. Sounds obvious, because otherwise you will not achieve it. And so you want to visualize as often as possible yourself during the day already having achieved your goal. And then we want to do it pretty much the same thing as with finding out our goal. Just plan some time where you don't have any distractions with your journal, and I ask myself the following questions. How might this goal be achieved? What do I love doing? What is I think that it's actually work, but it feels like a hobby for me? And if I was a billionaire, what would I do with my time? And so you want to brainstorm things and you want to try out as many things as you can. Try out, try out, try out. And when you have found something that you can work for many hours without getting tired, you actually feel inspired. It actually fills you up with energy and you want to work more, and you've probably found your door. Personally, for me, even before starting YouTube, I always loved giving advice and helping people with the things that I had just discovered. It actually was not even my idea. A friend of mine, actually, a few friends of mine, told me, have you ever thought of starting a YouTube channel? In that moment, I obviously felt a lot of inner resistance, starting YouTube, people will see my videos, but it's so fun and I enjoy it so much that it doesn't even feel like work. And so I know it may sound overwhelming, like you think, we'll have to think for days and days and feel that inner discomfort. I don't really like it. But bro, it's so worth it, bro. It's so worth it. It's so amazing. It's such an amazing feeling to know exactly why you're doing the things that you do every single day, why you're waking up, what you're going to do, and why you're doing those things. Then you also do things that you love. So it feels like fun. Every day becomes an expression of who you truly are and want to be. And by the way, as a bonus for you, I've put everything, all the implementable steps in the description down below. So if you want to implement, go down there and you find everything you need. And if you have other questions, write them in the comment section. And if this video actually helped you, then bro, subscribe. And as always, bro, remember the most important thing. Remember that we could die today, literally. So why not living like it? Why not being who we really want to be inside, doing what we want to do, and most importantly, feeling every single moment to 100%. Why not? Wish you all the best, bro, and see you in the next video.